WhaleCoin community. Today we have AMA with Coinscope. Here to talk about that is Nami, Johnny, and Thanos. So yeah, if you could just maybe start with a bit of your background in crypto, guys.
I'll start. So I'm Thanos. I'm the co-founder and the CEO of Coinscope. I've been working in tech for the last 7 years. Have experience with crypto and blockchain projects, mainly in Solidity and Web3. Previously worked as an advisor and tech consultant in a gambling platform. And now for the past 8 months, we've been fully employed with Coinscope, which is a baby, and we're excited to be here.
Okay, I'll go next. So hi, Nami, or Michael, my actual name. So I've been in tech actually all my career. I used to deliver big data solutions for clients like P&G and GM, and I was involved actually in the marketing space. So I had like a passion for both. So I've been an entrepreneur most of my life, launched some startups. I got a lot of marketing campaigns in my back that launched us. We've actually launched places on Forbes, BBC, Vogue, Telegraph, and a lot of other media. And I've recently been involved with Coinscope, more on the advisory part. So yeah, happy to meet you all.
Grace, and this is John. I'm working in the tech sector for about 8 years, with a lot of experience in big firms. And we make our dream starting to be true with the Coinscope platform. About 8 months now that we started it, because we was trying to resolve an issue that exists in the crypto area, and I think it is going quite good, and we are very proud about this. Yes, that's all for me.
Okay. Yeah. So if we could just go maybe into the Coinscope website where you're offering audits on the voting side. Tell us a bit about that, and then we can go into the Coinscope token. Yeah.
Yep. So Coinscope is the leading early coin listing and voting website, right? So the platform was originally created to help users draw their own conclusions, and we have a lot of tech features and services to help them do that. We have audits, we have KYC, we have airdrops. We even developed our own NFT marketplace. We have watch list portfolio for users to save their favorite projects, as well as live price tracking and charts. And yeah, Coinscope was built to be the one-stop crypto destination. So it's like one stop for everything.
Got you. And why did you decide to create the Coinscope token alongside the voting site? In the future, will it be used where you'll need so many tokens to get certain benefits on the voting site?
Yeah, that's quite easy to answer actually. So after the huge success we had as a platform and the community was asking for a native token, we decided now it's the time to do it because we have the resources, we have the people, we have the funds to support it. We know what we're doing. Everybody's a developer, by the way. Fun fact about the team, like everybody has either a developer background or has worked as a developer before, even social media managers. We have a clear roadmap for the next 24 months, and building our native token is what led us to this decision now to utilize our platform, provide our users with benefits, and also attract more users, right? Project owners that want to buy ads or audits using our native token will have discount, and this is the utility that we dreamed about the token.
Awesome. And how does the tokenomics work with a Coinscope token?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Yeah. How does the tokenomics work? Buys and sells on the Coinscope token?
So every meme token or shitcoin, if I may, has a lot of fees, and we wanted to avoid that. So what we did is we added just the 5% tax fee, and from that 5% tax fee, 3% is going directly to the liquidity, and 2% is our burn rate. So we have this. Actually, I think it's one of the things that give us an advantage over the competition. It's the deflation mechanism that we have. So every transaction will burn 2% of its trade, and people are asking us, okay, this is awesome, this is great, when are you going to stop it? And the answer is never. We don't plan on stopping it. This can scale very well, and as the price goes up, the amount of Coinscope tokens you can buy using money is going to be less and less. So it's going to exponentially decrease. Of course, there is the possibility, when you negotiate with large central exchange listings, and they will ask you that you might have to reduce it or stop it for a short period of time. But it's our intentions to keep it up as long as possible and give this great opportunity to our community.
Okay, great. I mean, the voting site's gone from 150,000 in traffic in June to 450,000 in October. So you've got impressive growth there. So are you going to link it a bit like PooCoin? You're going to be advertising on the voting site, the Coinscope token in prime positions and marketing that way in the future?
Yeah, it's actually, so we have a platform like DXL, PooCoin, they all utilize their token to provide services. Now, apart from the services that you can buy in the platform, just because we're developers, we're also implementing now developer API. So a lot of people are asking us, how do we track prices so accurately? How is our chart so accurate? So what we want to do is create an API for developers, just like CoinGecko has, and use Coinscope token even for that. If you have Coinscope token, you will be able to use our API.
Okay, cool. And then are you looking at an NFT series for the Coinscope token, and then using that on your NFT marketplace?
Yeah, so we have, it's like 15 people working on the team. Every feature has its own team. So it's like some people working on the NFT, some people working on the airdrop. So the part is to unite everything and connect them into our ecosystem with the token. So yes, I cannot give you the details now, like here is how it's going to be bought with the NFT, or how it's going to be used with the API for the developers, but it's going to be connected to everything. We're going to slowly, we already started, by the way, using it for the discounts, and we had like 10 clients so far buying Coinscope tokens for ads. And fun fact, they haven't sold the tokens yet. It's quite, we're quite happy for that.
Great, yeah. And with the voting side, you've got a lot of contacts in crypto. Are you looking to do some partnerships with Coinscope token, other projects?
Yes, so partnerships is what we've been chasing all along. We recently closed PinkSale and DXL as official audit partners. So we're integrated into them, and we're talking to even more and bigger platforms, by the way, for our audit service. Now, for the token, we're also looking for potential big partners to integrate and use them. And it's something we're about to announce in the next few weeks.
Awesome. And then you're offering airdrops to investors that are on the voting site, and will there be features linked in with the token as well in the future? The profits that you make from projects from the voting site, you're going to use that for marketing with the Coinscope token?
So up until now, the platform and the token were two different things, right? So it's the platform and it's a token that is meant to be used for the platform. And this is one of the things that also discriminates us from the competition. We don't have any revenue issue, and we'll never have any cash flow issue, because the platform funnels the token all the time. So we don't have to dump our investors like other tokens do. We have the platform to help us maintain all this growth. So regarding the airdrops and your question, yes, we're going to utilize on that, and we have a lot to show over our portfolio if you check over the last month. So users so far use our airdrop service just to find an airdrop, have a chance to earn tokens during following a few steps, putting their wallet, following a project on Twitter, and voting for the project every few days, right? So the next step would be to have a mechanism integrated with our token. So the project owner will have to use Coinscope tokens to host an airdrop. He will have to pay with our tokens, and the airdrop might be with a combination of his tokens and our tokens. So the user will have the chance to claim his rewards, claim his tokens in both Coinscope tokens and the tokens of the project that he's participating, which is great for us because it's going to generate a lot more holders passively without even doing transactions.
Yeah, that's adding a great utility to the token and the voting site. That'll really support the price where it'll just be steadily rising in the future. So what teams have you created an extra team alongside your voting site to do the token, or is everyone split between the two?
So you, Glenn, sorry, but if I may take that, you're asking how we structure the team internally based on the token team and the platform team.
Yeah.
Yeah, though that's a good question. Right now, we're basically using a flat organization structure. So we have the team that is doing the promotions for the token. We have the operations team working directly with the platform. But that said, everything is interconnected. So it's not we're not working in silos. At the moment, we're a close team. We're at the family stage. I don't know if you're familiar with the startup terms. With the family stage, so everyone is talking to each other. So everyone is just helping whenever is needed. But each area has its own product owner, if you may, that decides the roadmap, and we just make sure that everyone is talking to each other and we are aligned on the vision that, as we said, we're looking at the platform as the one-stop destination for crypto. Like all project owners will have all the tools to launch whatever project they want within our platform, and all the users will come to our platform to find new tokens, to use our platform to get the information they need to have all the knowledge to invest safely.
And are you planning staking features for Coinscope token?
We are trying, not to reveal anything at the moment regarding staking. We do our first centralized exchange listing tomorrow with L Bank. So we are, So these are the exciting news. In only 10 days, I believe 10, 11 days, I've lost count. Days and nights have become one right now. After our pre-sale, we're doing our first centralized listing. We do have a few others that we're finalizing. Staking is something that we're discussing, but we don't want to give away too much just yet. But there are plans. It has been on our minds, yes.
Great. And would you maybe look into gaming as well, play to earn Coinscope tokens?
At the moment, play to earn. I don't know if Thanos wanted to take that because I think his areas of expertise.
Yeah. So okay. So play to earn and gamify is like the new FOMO. We don't do FOMO, right? So if we do that, if we switch to this, it's gonna be after careful consideration. If we have to count our resources and put it on the roadmap. So far, we haven't put play to earn on the roadmap, and that's because our motto is we under promise and over deliver. So this month gamify is FOMO. So if I tell you yes, of course we're gonna do gamify, you're gonna tell me okay, exciting, but next month what? I'm gonna stop this feature and add a new one. No, what I wanted to say, and it's based on what Nami said earlier. So we have a startup structure, and what we do, running a project, it's not different than running a business, running a company. And this is the reason why most projects fail, because they don't know how to run a company. You have to take consideration of your resources, plan ahead, take the hard decisions, and not just follow the hype and do whatever the community asks you to do. Of course, we're a community-driven project, and we take consideration what they want to do, they want us to do. But in the end of the day, we're operating as a company, and this is what makes us a successful company. So to answer your question, there is no plan for the next month for a play to earn using our tokens, but I cannot say that I will disqualify it out of the equation yet.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's no need really. I mean, you've got the voting platform, that's free marketing for the Coinscope token. And your subscribers are growing all the time. So yeah, the token is just going to do really well by the looks of it. So I can open it up to the rest of the team if anyone's got any questions. But if we can go over marketing outside of your platform, what are you looking to do in the future to promote the Coinscope token?
Hello, sir.
Right. Yeah, let me reply, and I guess people can asking questions later. So according to marketing, what we do is, first of all, we have press releases all over famous crypto news sources. We have Cointelegraph, Yahoo, Nasdaq. We have PooCoin ads, Facebook, Instagram, and Messenger ads running all the time. Again, we're not a high meme token, and we don't rely on just marketing to progress, but yeah, we do that part too, and then we have partnerships. So partners are what give us visibility. We get a lot of backlinks from PinkSale and DXSale just because some client will want to get an audit, and when they come and request an audit, we let them know that sorry, holding Coinscope tokens can give them discounts, so then they get converted into actual buyers. Apart from that, we have a lot of plans with the token, not just the platform. So yeah, marketing is something we do constantly, and it's going to get improved. And keep in mind that tech projects and serious projects that last for a year, the biggest pump news and marketing news is the central exchange listings. And we have our first one coming up tomorrow. And we're actually planning on one more central exchange before the end of the year. So it's like less than a month. And this is the best marketing you can do.
Yeah, and did you do an internal audit or external audit on the Coinscope token, or both?
Yeah, that is actually a good question, and it's one that we dwelled upon with the team for a long time. And for those that just tuned in, I just wanted to repeat what Thanos said, that we are one of the leading and recognized auditing firms in the low market cap coin space. So going to a competitor to do the work that we have spent years owning, to be honest, would be unfair both to our engineers, and it would be a wise marketing spend of our fund to our investors. So what we did is that we hired independent soliciting contractors to peer review all the work that our engineers did. And we thought that was the best decision, and we very much stand behind our decision because, the audit is publicly available on our website. Anyone can have a look. So we're open to what we did, and that way we can reinvest the funds that we would spend on someone that is doing the same thing that we do, to go through marketing and multiply the returns of our investors.
Awesome. Yeah, it's great that you got a peer review. That's a smart way to do it, I think. Yeah, and then everything was double checked, and and the launch went great. So what's been happening since the launch of the Coinscope token? Can we go through how that's been going?
Sorry, could you repeat?
What's been happening since the launch of the Coinscope token? Can we go through was there a private sale, pre-sale, and how did it launch, and how's it been going?
Mm-hmm. So we had a public pre-sale, no whitelist. We wanted to be fair for everybody. We hosted it on DXSale. We had a 400 soft cap and 800 BNB hard cap, and the hard cap got filled in, I think it was like 6.5 minutes. So it was pretty fast. Yeah, we finalized the pool a few minutes later, so we launched straight away into PancakeSwap, and then we had 3 hell of a days because honestly, I think we took turns into 2-hour sleep. I remember it was a mess in the chat. Everybody was hyped, and we had a lot of forms to fill in. So we listed in CoinMarketCap like 10 hours later, and we didn't even fast track it. We didn't pay. Many projects will pay for that, and that's a lot of community raised funds. So we have connections, we know what we're doing. So we did, fun fact, we even created our own APIs and gave them to CoinMarketCap. So they're tracking our prices from our own APIs, and that's why they listed us so fast. We're developers after all, so why not build something when we can build it? And same next day it was CoinGecko. We had pumping news. Then it was the partnership with DXSale. our first listing announcement with L Bank, and by the way, we're negotiating with a really big central exchange as well, over 5 billion daily trading volume. So it has been a lot of busy days and nightless sleep, and I would like to thank the community because they supported us a lot. We didn't have so much fun. People were stepping up. We even had a guy that was designing assets for us and logos for the multinational communities. So it's really great and refreshing to see how many people believed in us, and we want to give back and do everything for the community.
Yeah, thank you, community. Thank you, community, and Red Bull, I must say.
It's a unique opportunity for investors, because you've got the platform linked with the token, which is quite rare on the BSC. So what's the sort of long-term vision over the next few quarters, quarter one, quarter two, for the Coinscope token and the project?
So I can answer this question separately, or I can answer for both of them. So I'll tell you first for the token and then for the platform. So the token, it's straightforward. We want to list to at least one more exchange by end of this year, so it's a month. One more big central exchange over the next quarter in January. Probably going to announce it in January. Then we're going to explore the staking options. We're going to bring to the table more usability with the token, and how new investors are going to get pitched into buying Coinscope tokens to help into the platform. That's for the token. Now, the platform also is, as we have a lot of teams, as mentioned previously, is going to have a lot of improvements as well. So we're going to improve the audit template even more, have a more tech-depth analysis into the contracts. We recently added KYC. Our promotions we're going to add one more type of promotion. Our NFT marketplace, right now you can buy NFT, and we actually have to refresh the collection because our NFTs are getting sold out. So what we're going to do there actually is we're going to add a unique feature about user being able to mint his own NFT. So you want to mint your own NFT, you're going to use Coinscope tokens, and you're going to put your favorite image or tweet or whatever you want, and it's going to be live on our marketplace. And you're going to be earning royalties every time. First of all, when someone buys it, and then after it's get resold on 5 different marketplaces. So these are the short-term plans for Coinscope platform and the token. And yeah, I hope that satisfies your question.
I want to add that we will also improve our airdrops. So currently, what we are doing, and it's different from all the most of the competitors, is that we track the successfully participants of the airdrops. We don't just give a list of the participants. So if someone wants to run an airdrop to our platform, at the end he will take only the guys that he wants to draw and to give them the rewards. So currently, because we track who do the steps correctly, we was only tracking how many times they vote in our platform and if they have added in the watch list the coin. So we are planning to add also like, follow, retweet on the Twitter, and also some integration in other platforms like Facebook and Telegram. So we will enrich the functionality that we are tracking. The admin then, he will have the ability to just take a list, and he will know that all these participants have do all the steps without any kind of verification.
Yeah, it's a very exciting project for investors. I mean, I think it's just really, in my opinion, just early days. It's a very good time to invest. 2.5 million market cap. The longevity and the project and the team behind it are well known and respected. So it's just a really safe investment, I think, for investors going forward into the future for Coinscope token. So I can open up for questions if anyone on the team's got any questions. The Coinscope team. No? I can open up to investors. You got any questions for the Coinscope team? maybe we've been answering everything for everyone, or they're off buying it. I don't know. So yeah, I can send it back to you guys. As people are coming in and out, if we can do a recap over the Coinscope project token, and anything we might have missed about the exciting features that are coming in the future for Coinscope token.
Yeah, I can take on the recap. So just for everyone that just tuned in, Coinscope project has been around for 8 to 9 months. Our vision is to make crypto accessible for everyone. So we're hosting airdrops, we're doing security audits, we track price changes, we have portfolio tracking. So it's a one-stop destination for either project owners to launch their own project and we support them, or for new crypto investors to come in and do their own research, have the knowledge, and get all the information they need to invest safely. We launched our pre-sale, I believe it was like 8 to 10 days ago. We had a hard cap of 800 BNB. We reached that in 6-7 minutes. Not that we were counting. And we've already been listed in, after 24 hours, we're listing in CoinMarketCap. After 36 hours in CoinGecko. We're doing our first centralized listing at L-Bank tomorrow. So you will be able to buy Coinscope with USDT, which I believe is amazing. We have more, we have more centralized exchanges listing coming up within this year. Actually, we'll reveal more information. So we're here today to answer all your questions. We talked a bit with Glenn. What makes us different is that we took our time to launch our token. We didn't FOMO in. We looked at what other project owners were doing, what they were doing wrong, what they were doing right. We're always trying the lean approach, trying small experiments, even with marketing, see what pays off. We hear community feedback and we iterate on top of that. We'll be here for the long term. So we invite everyone to join our ride to hopefully earn a place on your portfolios with Coinscope. And we'll be around for the long term. As I said, we are available on Telegram. Our team is always working at the moment. Hopefully, we'll take some time off over Christmas. I don't see that happening, but one can only hope. And yeah, if we missed anything, you can always PM me, send us a private message, either on Telegram or email. We're always open to talk to investors.
Great, yeah. Like I say, yeah, it's an exciting project for people to get involved in. I mean, yeah, the price is really nice at the moment, I think, for investors. What sort of long-term price ideas has the team got? I know you can't sort of nail it down to a certain amount, but I can see it being a lot higher in the future.
Yeah, to be honest, no one can really predict the market, so no one can really have a specific goal. Whoever could predict the market would be a billionaire by now, right? But our advice, our advice is not to try and time the market, and we say that to all the new investors that come through our platform is to see crypto projects as assets for the long term. There are multiple studies on how buying and holding anything, even stocks, will outperform any kind of strategy that you try and time the market. Day traders on average perform 80% worse than holders. So, just let that sink in, 80% worse. So, as I said, we're here to answer questions about our fundamentals and that we have a solid project. And, hopefully you will see this project as a small part of your portfolio. And in the long term, you'll see that it's going to grow and grow in your heart. We'll be working a lot hard on this project, and we'll keep working like this. We're growing the team. We're actually hiring for one position right now. We're opening another position in a few weeks. So the team will be growing. Hopefully, the market cap will be growing as well. That's our goal, to make sure that your funds will grow alongside the team. But, I can't give any promises, unfortunately.
Yeah, fair enough. So I can ask again if anyone's got any questions for the Coinscope team, investors or the team here. No? Well, I always say, yeah, we share this around crypto and the BSC, the recordings. We share it with your community as well. So if anyone's tuning in afterwards and has questions, we can get you safely over to the official Coinscope Telegram. And now you've had an AMA with us as well. You're welcome to come back and keep us updated on the Coinscope token progress as it grows and flourishes into the future, hopefully.
Thank you so much, Glenn, for having us.
Okay, thank you very much for coming. If there's no questions, I'll finish the recording, send a copy over for you guys to share with the Coinscope Telegram. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the future. Like I say, keep us updated in the text chat or send me a DM with any updates on the project and I can post that for you. I'm sure a lot of our investors will be getting involved with a safe, legit project for the long term. That's really exciting for our investors.
Amazing. We'll be in touch.